Hey everyone, welcome back, and welcome if you're new here. Today I'm going to be planning out my week in my Erin Condren Compact Vertical. So before we jump in to plan next week, I wanted to show you where we were at for the current week. We got out of school early on Friday, and so we have a nice long weekend with no school on Monday. I still need to sit down and get a game plan for the weekend. There are some definite things I want to do, bigger projects around the house, like painting the hallway and the living room, so a lot to do. But I wanted to sit down and take some time to plan out the week of Monday the 20th, and I did pull this album. It's kind of been sitting because if you've watched my other plan with me's, I haven't really used this planner a whole lot since I purchased it, but this whole binder is filled with compact vertical stickers from PlannerKate. And I was going back and forth kind of looking to see what I had in here, and I knew I either wanted to use this neutral kind of floral pattern or maybe one of these brighter colorways. And just with the mood that I'm in, I think I'm going to use some of the Harmony Neutral or In Bloom colors. So these sheets here are made for this planner, so they should cover everything up pretty much perfectly. Oh, I did want to tell you, I had a request. I just remembered. It's going to be a new thing that I need to do, but trying to remember, because once I get in the flow of filming these videos, I kind of forget and just go with the norm. Someone asked if I would show the used sticker sheets for the week. And yes, I thought that was a great idea. So for this week here, I used just the sampler and some headers. So to show you that page, obviously the headers are on their own sticker sheet, but everything else is from this sampler page, and that's how the week turned out. So you can get a lot done with just one sheet of stickers. Okay, sorry for the tangent. Let's get back to the current week plan with me. Probably should make myself a note of the things that I want to do during these videos, and just keep it on my desk, because if I don't have it written down, I tend to forget. Okay, so the headers are down, and then we do need some sort of date sticker, or we could just leave it as is. However, if I don't put date headers down, I typically redate this as Monday, Tuesday, so I would have to be okay with it going across. But let's just go with it as is for today, and see if my brain can get used to the actual layout on how the planner is made. I also know I want to cover up this section over here, and I do have some of the full boxes made to go on that section. This album is not organized by any means. It's just kind of anything that's made for the compact vertical is kind of thrown in here together. So, ooh, okay, let's look at this combination here. So I have this, which has the full boxes, and I have these thin strips that would cover this strip here, but since my planner is actually in the In Bloom colorway, I don't need to cover it up. Whereas like if this was the color blends and this was like a bright pink or something, I might want to use these to cover that up. Now I am going to keep these handy because we might need to repurpose them for something else. But let's go ahead and put down one of these full boxes and cover up this section down here. To start with. And then I know I have the little trackers that go inside that box. So we're gonna go with this one that has just the to-do list. So that's CV 103. And again, I try to always put links to all the sticker sheets that I use in the description. So if you're ever wanting an exact sheet and you don't want to have to search for it, or, you know, sometimes Kate updates these numbers up here. So I do try to always keep those up to date. And then that part's done. Let's jump into the actual plans for the week. And to do that, we need some appointment labels. So I'll grab, I think there's 3 sizes of the appointment labels. And then we'll see if we have any, just not appointment labels, but basically just boxes that go across. I might not have those. These are more for the monthly layout. Okay, so we will have to maybe use some of these that are not in the same colorway, but maybe we can find something that coordinates. So the appointment labels, you have sheet A that covers 1 line, sheet 2 that covers 2 lines, or sheet 3, or sheet C, I should say, that goes over 3 lines in this planner. So in my mind, these would be for shorter appointments, and obviously something that takes up a larger chunk of time in the day would be put on these larger labels. So we are going to start with a reminder on Monday, and I'm going to use this khaki colored one. Not that I need more chickens. We have about 38 right now, but it is so nice to have free eggs every morning with the price of eggs right now in the market, which I'm sure you're aware of. And also they are like pets to us. We love them very much. But our local store is getting new baby chickens in on Monday. So if I need more, that would be the time to go get them, because they will sell out really fast. And then Monday evening, I have a sorority meeting. So I'll use a medium size appointment label for that. And I'm going to use one of these purplish ones. If you have heard my son in the background today, I apologize. We are all home, and he and my husband are playing a game of chess. So things might get a little heated. You might hear some squeals. All right, and then on Wednesday. See, I have to keep my day straight here. Wednesday at 10:40, we are having the petting zoo for the elementary students in our district at our ag facility at the high school, which I absolutely love doing, and going to see all their faces light up when they get to see the pigs and the horses and the cows and all of that fun stuff. So that will be on Wednesday. However, I also have a work training the same day, which will take up a little bit more time, and that is with our local school attorney. Just giving an update there. So we'll get that down as well. All right, and then a little bit busier Thursday evening, we have a concert to go to. It's sort of local, so it's not really far away, but it will put us home a little bit later in the evening. than what we are accustomed to. And I'm kind of hoping, I think one of our friends also bought tickets. We didn't get them together where we're sitting together, but I found out that they have tickets to the same concert, which could be fun if we run into them, maybe go out to eat or hang out before the concert starts, something like that. Okay, and then Friday, we have another appointment. My son has been getting his hair cut by his cousin, my niece, and he just refuses to go anywhere else now. He says that she has magic scissors and magic hands, which I agree she does. And we have to drive just a little bit out of town for that, but it's worth the drive. And while we're there, we might do something else fun. But that will be on Friday after school. I don't know where all this stuff is coming from on my planner. I apologize. Okay, so hair appointment on Friday. And those are all of the sort of out of the norm appointments that we have. Now, my son also has a couple of Taekwondo practices. So I need to check to see if they're actually having a practice slot available on Monday since it's President's Day. But I will go ahead and put that down just in case that's an option. And if it's not, he'll have to hit 2 other practices during the week, and that would be on Wednesday or Thursday. Now, Thursday is probably not going to work, obviously, because of the concert. But what I like to do is get these put down in my planner, and then I kind of mark with the check mark if we actually went to that practice. That way I know he's getting his practices in for belt testing, because they have to have a specific number of practices in to be able to go to the next rank or the next belt color. So I want to make sure that I'm keeping track of that for him. I would hate for him to think he's testing and then it's really not happening. All right, so we have his practices down. Let me just look back and see if there's anything else that I typically do during the week that I'm missing. Sometimes it's nice just to reference your old pages, and then, you know, that might ring a bell. I'm not seeing anything specific, but I do want to get work meetings down. Okay, I'm gonna need some appointment labels, it looks like. A couple of reminders. No school on Monday, which I'm not gonna put down with a sticker. On Tuesday, I need to get out our SRSS sheet. That's just part of our MTSS process, and it's a screener that we use 2 or 3 times a year, and I need to distribute that to all the teachers in the district, so I can't forget that. And then another just general reminder, we have a new to us local cafe, not in our town, but one very close that's opening. And I actually work with her husband, the owner. So I wanted to try that out, and I want to make sure that I make myself a reminder of when it opens. That way we can go try out some of her yummy treats. And that is on the 24th, which is Friday, so we might try to swing by. She opens really early, which is nice, so I can maybe head there before school starts and get a coffee or something. And then I did want to put down my content for the week. So Monday's video is going to be a review of a planner, which is actually not a luxury brand. It's from Amazon, but I was offered the planner, and I think some more cost-effective planners definitely have their place in the planner community too. You know, you don't have to have a $50 planner. So I did go ahead and accept that offer and did the review. It is called Golden Book, and that's going to be Monday's video, so I'm excited about that. And then Thursday's video will be this plan with me that you are watching right now. Okay, and then a couple more time-specific work meetings. On Thursday, our school-based counselors will be meeting. And I kind of facilitate that time with them for all of the counselors in the district. So I have to make sure I get that down. And then on Friday, we will have all-day problem-solving meetings at the elementary school. I'm going to use our largest time label for that. And that will be on Friday. All right, now let's finish up with some church items, and then the vast majority of this is going to be finished. I'll stick with the same color scheme here, so we will have a small group option to go to on Wednesday. And then obviously we could have this Sunday option. That's a little bit more of a traditional church schedule. And then I want to use a larger one for church sermon time since that lasts longer. Okay, let's get those down. Looks like this week is filling up pretty quickly. I really like having this smaller compact size though, just to grab and go with. And it does have lots of room for appointments and then to-do lists if you need to do that. So now for the to-do lists, I'm getting all this stuff here. Let me find the checklists. I think the ones that I have are black, and I'm not sure if I want to use black. Oh, these would have been fun too. These are appointment time strips that would have fit. That's CV100. I have these colored ones that I could go with, like one of the more neutral colors like gray or purple. There are the black ones. There are some gray options on there. Let's do that. Kind of talking out loud through this process here with you guys. I also thought about using these little time strips and just putting dots. I might go with that just because it's something that's a little bit different. So let's just see, for example, on Sunday, if I put a to-do list here like that, and then I need my ruler. Well, I have a mess going over here. If you could see off the side of my desk, you might be appalled of the pile right now. Okay, so we'll just use this as a to-do list. And then on Sunday, we will go with the weekly reset, which would be bathrooms, empty the fridge, trash out to the curb for pickup on Monday, and then we have wash and fuel for the car. Love doing that on the weekends Just nice to get into a clean car and start out the week ready to go. Okay, so that's how I want to use these strips. I just put a dot, and then when I do them, I will obviously check them off. So let's use the same green color and make to-do lists for the rest of these time slots that I have open. I'll kind of put these in between. So this one will have like 3 spots for to-do items. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. This can have a long to-do list. And we'll squeeze some in here. Really like the way that looks. Filling up all the space that we have available. Max out our planner real estate space for sure. And it's a fun way to use stickers in a different way than maybe they were made for. Which, you know me, I always love to do. I wish playing with stickers was my full-time job, but I also love my real full-time job, so hence. Okay, let's take a look at what that looks like with everything down. Okay, I don't think I want to commit to any specific to-do lists other than maybe on Tuesday. I do for sure want to get our church documents done. I won't do them on Monday since I won't be in my office. But at least I can have that down. And I don't think there's anything other day specific right now that I need to do. So there's a look at my week. I absolutely love how this turned out. I think another one of these no kit weeks where I just use the compact vertical stickers are definitely in the lineup for future plan with me's. And I don't mind at all that this is Monday, Tuesday instead of Monday, Tuesday. We'll see if my brain cooperates with me when I sit down, because typically I just have this planner open on my desk. So my eyes kind of go immediately to the day that it needs to, and it's used to, you know, going here for Tuesday, but we will see. Might take just a couple days to adjust to that change. And, you know, obviously I can switch back if this doesn't work out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this version of a plan with me with no kit, just using the PlannerKate Compact Vertical stickers in the Compact Vertical planner. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you back next time. Bye, friends.